Hi everybody, it's a long time since I've done you a video. Now this is a video on the Ego 56 volt battery mower. I've just managed to get hold of the roller for the 21-inch mower. Now, I'm in the UK, and I've been waiting for that roller to tip up here for the last couple of years. Everything is so late. As you can see, I've got the old model Ego mower, because in the States and everywhere else they've got multiple different mowers. The 21-inch select cut has really only came out here last year, but this is really a demo on the roller. Now this is a brand new lawn laid from seed. It was a very spongy lawn. I cut this lawn for over 20 years and it was always a really horrible lawn. The chap was always away, but now he's home all the time. He's over 80 and he decided to kill all the lawn and relay, put some topsoil on, level it and seed it. We had a real job getting the seed to grow because the temperatures was too low here. And the trouble where we live, it's either the temperature's just too cool or all of a sudden it's too hot. So it's ever so hard to get grass to grow. And we're a small island on the south coast of the UK. Because we get the wind all the time, everything dries out really bad in the summer. So miraculously, after bags and bags of seed and a little bit of rain, the temperature shot up, the seed came up, and now it's got a brand new lawn. So let's talk about the roller. Right, now the roller just hangs on the back. It's got two thin blades, then it just hangs on the axle. Now I take it on and off. The beauty of being able to take it on and off and not bolt on like the original one is it's really noisy pushing it into people's gardens, and you don't need it in every garden. It's not every garden's like this, so you can pop it on and do your lawn, take it off again, so you don't have to rattle all the way out down the path back out to the road. But it's good, but it's hard to push. Now if it's hard to push, you can imagine the extra drain on the battery. And the wheels spin, you've got to give it a push to get going because it's got a bit of weight to it. So just bear that in mind if you're worried about run time. The roller will make a difference because you put your high lift blade on. If you're picking the grass up, that cuts your run time down. If you're using the drive, that cuts your run time down. And then you add the roller onto it, you're cutting your run time down again. So just bear those three factors in mind. Now I'm pushing it on here because if you've watched the other videos everyone's done, when you put the drive on, the mower lifts. So when you're on a 2 cut, when you're using the drive, you virtually you get a 2.5 cut. So you can't do the entire lawn either or. Like sometimes if you're running up the garden, this is slightly uphill, this lawn, you want to use the drive, but when you come back down, if you let the drive off, you get a slightly different cut. So you need to decide. It's quite good because it gives you a choice between cuts, 2 and 3. You get 2.5, 3.5. So it is good because it gives you that choice of cuts, but it does mean that like on this lawn it's a 2. If I'm using the drive, it's just a little bit too high, so I'm having to push it. So just bear that in mind. If we've got the roller on, it is quite hard to push, and I push mowers all day long. So just bear that in mind, that it's going to damage your run time. I'm going to do another video on an update on my solar charging for the Ego batteries, because I've had to change that slightly. But today's video is on the Ego roller. Okay, it's easy to put on and off. You do have to lift the flap to drop it on, and you drop it on and then you lift the roller and it drops right in and it engages. It does come, see this, you know the rubber flap you have on your mower when you get it new, this one came off years ago, and it does come in the kit with a new flap that you bolt on there, but you don't need it, I don't think. And hopefully next year when the new Ego mower tips up here, I'll have the new one, because this one has almost had it. And my other one, I did burn it out at the start of the season because that variable speed motor and the grass was so long. when I was doing these really big gardens, it was running full pelt all the time, and I don't think the governor was slowing it down quick enough, and it's died. So but that's doing a beautiful cut. I only picked that roller up last week, and this is a perfect lawn now. That's no feed this year. Anyway, so that's the Ego 56-volt battery mower with a roller attachment. Cheers guys, bye.